I'm Michelle from How Muchly Paper Blooms. To get us started, I thought it would be a good idea to focus on the basics. So today's tip is about selecting the right materials. Something as simple as choosing the right floral wire can make a huge difference in the outcome of your finished flower. If your wire is too thin, the head of the flower can end up too flimsy and can end up bending over on itself. It can be really hard to position your bloom just where you want it, as too much weight on the head of the flower can make it just look like it's drooped. Likewise, you can also have problems if your wire is too thick. I almost always use wire inside of my leaves, which makes it easier to bend and shape the leaf. If your wire is too thick, it starts to become visible and it can make the leaf look too chunky or not very natural. Personally, I always use 16 gauge floral wire for my stem, and then something like an 18 or a 20 gauge for offshoot branches, like on berries, and 22 gauge wire for inside a leaf or a petal. Everyone has their own preference for wire thicknesses, and which you choose can vary massively. Depends on things like the size of the flower, what your intended use is, and even just the type of paper that you use, or even how sturdy you need the finished flower to be too. I recommend getting different thicknesses of wire and testing them out on some bits of scrap paper just to see which ones you like the best. It's also handy to get yourself some white either paper or fabric covered wire if you intend to make light coloured blooms. If you're using white or pale crepe paper, then quite often the green wire can show through, and that's really not a look you want to see. White wire can be quite hard to come by, but it'll make the world of difference to your bloom. If you are struggling to find any white wire, then you can take a small piece of crepe paper in the same colour as your petal, stretch it all the way out and then wrap your wire in that first, and that will just start to hide some of the green wire. Or you can also use white floral tape to cover it too. I'll also link some of my favourite floral wire in the description box below. I hope that helps you to get started with paper flower making. Let me know in the comments below which are your favourite wires to use. While you're there, don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date, and also hit the like button as it really does help me out. Hope to see you back here soon. How much for being here to celebrate the special moments with me.